Time now for a look at the highlights from PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria Round 25. Pascoe Vale took a first-half lead against South Melbourne thanks to this goal from Matthew Lazaridis. But the game would change dramatically when Lee Monopolis drew this foul, a penalty and a red card from Pascoe Vale's Adam Nakic. Alex Pavlidis saved the penalty from Milos Lujic, but the rebound fell kindly for the striker to tap home. Monopolis was again the architect for South Melbourne's second, Lujic doing the honours. And with gaps exposed in the Pascoe Vale defence, it got worse in the second half. Pavlidis bringing down Lujic, becoming his team's second player of the night to see red. And at the second time of asking, Lujic converted from the penalty spot to seal his hat-trick. The scoring wasn't done. With the numerical advantage, Marcus Schroen capitalised to round out a 4-1 win. Sean Kelly's goal secured a 1-0 win for Port Melbourne against Hume City, and more importantly, safety for the Sharks from relegation. Liam Boland's curling free kick was the pick of the goals as Green Gully defeated Melbourne Victory 2-1. Bentley Greens took the lead against Northcote City when Kamal Ibrahim teed up Jack Webster. But in the desperate scrap to avoid relegation, Northcote City mounted a comeback, starting with this penalty kick from Braden Crowley. Then when James Papadimitriou showed his striker's instincts, it was 2-1 to Northcote, an important win in their battle against the drop. With Melbourne Knights' focus squarely on the Westfield FFA Cup, Avondale was in no mood for charity in the Tennant Derby on Sunday, Jonathan Germano opening the scoring. Nick Simoy scored a Goal of the Year contender last time the teams met. This one wasn't as pretty, but still worth celebrating. Jem Burkant tapped in to make it 3-0 at half-time, the game firmly going Avondale's way. And early in the second half, it was a stroll into the penalty area for Alexi Krapko to make it 4. Germano rounded out the scoring just after the hour mark. This fortunate deflection leaving Knights goalkeeper Fraser Chalmers red-faced.
Archie is free. Flags down. Goalkeeper does really well. Shawnee comes.
Right side of the area, it's going to be Barkadash leaving it for Rorter low.
Oh! Wow!
Geert Arend Rorter has snuck it through the bull end defence.
Now to the crossover round in PlayStation 4 NPL 2, where we start with Andrew LePage's rich vein of form, another free kick special to open the scoring against Sunshine George Cross. A clever shot from Jose Portillo caught out the Sunshine defence for the second, scoring from an almost impossible angle. Just the one goal at Gardeners Creek Reserve between Eastern Lions and Moreland City, Philippa Zhao scoring the match winner in the 88th minute.
Only considering some of the states who are beating us.
Gergic, left-footed shot, puts it in the bottom left. That would almost be ideal for Bulleen, that they would be getting. Ball bouncing in the area, not cleared, and in! Zved with the equaliser. Swinging in left-footed. To the back post, in! And it is Jezelic who's come off the bench to do it. Monik breaking into the attacking half, showing his speed, getting away from Samashu. It's Joe Monik against the keeper. It's Joe Monik scoring! St Albans will win at the Grange this afternoon.
Bendigo City opened the scoring at Epsom Huntley Reserve against Springvale White Eagles through David Unan. But by the 15-minute mark, the game was level 1-1, Isaiah Joseph sliding in for the equaliser. Just before the half-hour mark, Jeremy Minfar was given the space to bomb into the area and put Springvale 2-1 to the good. And with a minute before half-time, Joseph scored his second to make it 3-1. But Bendigo weren't going away without a fight. Early in the second half, Sergio Castel Martinez scored to make it 3-2. And within 2 minutes, the game was back on level terms. Castel Martinez on song from the penalty spot. And with the momentum firmly going Bendigo's way, Lachlan Beaver completed the comeback to put them 4-3 up. but there was plenty of time remaining and Springvale had more in the legs, Vojo Mijojevic scoring in the 80th minute. And a topsy-turvy game was decided Springvale's way in the 88th minute, the winner from Damir Stojlovic. Young Ballarat striker Dejan Mitrovic scored after just 12 minutes to get the home team rolling against Nunawading City. Nunawading pegged a goal back on 31 minutes through Dan Gathercole, Mitrovic restoring the home team's advantage in the 36th. Midway through the second half, Nelson Salvatore scored from the top of the area, a 2-goal cushion now for Ballarat. And when Mitrovic completed his hat-trick 10 minutes from time, the points were safe. 4-1 to Ballarat. Goulburn Valley Suns struck early in the second half against Moreland Zebras, star striker Dan Heffernan with a neat finish. Joel Nikolic would score on the turn to find an equaliser for the Zebras. But Nikolic should have had a second. Muntada Al-Ghazali scrambling for the Goulburn Valley Suns to pull off a miraculous save. And in stoppage time, the home team would nick the points. Heffernan on hand for a 2-1 win. Let's go now to the PlayStation 4 NPL Victoria ladder. A tribunal ruling has docked South Melbourne 3 points, meaning the Bentley Greens are premiers for season 2016. Bentley has an unassailable 6-point lead heading into the final round. Heidelberg United and South Melbourne will continue to vie for second place and a first round of finals bye. Fourth place will host fifth in the finals, meaning Green Gully, Oakley Cannons and Hume City all have hosting rights to play for in the final round of home and away. Relegation remains on a knife edge as well after Richmond's 1-0 win against Bulleen on Monday night. Bulleen, Richmond and Northcote can still finish anywhere between 11th and 13th as we head into the final day of the season. Let's go to the PlayStation 4 NPL 2 East table. Dandenong Thunder's 1-0 win away to Werribee City on Sunday, combined with Kingston City's defeat to St Albans, means that Dandenong has a 3-point advantage heading into a clash between the top two this Saturday night. With goal difference so significantly in the Thunder's favour, a win for the home team at George Andrews Reserve will all but mathematically secure promotion. In other weekend results for eastern teams, Dandenong City drew 3-3 with Melbourne City, Box Hill United lost 2-0 to North Geelong Warriors, and Murray United lost 2-1 to Whittlesea Rangers. Now to the ladder in PlayStation 4 NPL 2 West. St Albans maintained their 1-point lead at the top of the league from North Geelong Warriors, the Warriors winning 2-0 away to Box Hill United. Whittlesea Rangers edged past Murray United 2-1 to remain within 1 point of the top of the league. Melbourne City's hopes of promotion have suffered a near-fatal blow after a 3-3 draw against Dandenong City. Moreland Zebras can no longer finish first, and in addition to needing to win their remaining 3 games, would need a string of favourable results to stand any chance of snaring second. For extended highlights packages made by the clubs, photo galleries and news, make sure to like the NPL Victoria Facebook page. Just a reminder that in the top NPL division, all matches kick off at 3 p.m. on Sunday. There are still 3 rounds of NPL 2 to go. For fixtures, venues and kick-off times, go to nplvic.com.au.